Well, winning is the most thing that stands out, and the thrill of going out there and competing against my fellow jockeys, battle of it. Keeping my weight below 120 pounds. My body wants to weigh 135, and I try to keep it at 116, 117, but if I eat 2 meals a day, it goes back to 20 real easy.
Actually, I had a spill here 2 weeks ago. I had a horse go down with me and had another one roll on me and dislocated some ribs, and so I'm kind of healing up from that. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago, so it can be very dangerous out there for us. So.
When I was an apprentice, I was racing in Maryland, and one of my other fellow apprentices, we were buddies. He went down and spilled it one day, and I went to the hospital to visit him after I got done riding. And he was laying there. He was all right, but he was laying there in the bed, and he pulled off his doctor's smock, that they give you to wear, and he threw it at me, and he goes, "Here, wear this every day before you ride, and you won't end up in here." So I still have that same shirt up there in the jocks room right now, and it gets put on every day before I ride. It's kind of odd, but
been there yet, have you?
I can't say that I haven't, but I've had a pretty good career without a whole lot of injuries. I mean, I have broken bones. Any jockey that does this for any length of time will break some bones. It's inevitable.
I was born and raised at Columbus, Nebraska, right straight north of here on Highway 81, and started training horses at Exarban in Omaha, Nebraska when I first started out when I was 15 years old. Well, I cried like a baby on national TV when he won the Kentucky Derby. I mean, them good horses, they have personalities. They're like human beings. They're just like Alashiba. He waited for his peppermints every morning. When he seen me come in the barn, he'd have his head waiting for him. And if he wasn't out, he happened to be in the back of the stall. And I'd go in the tack room, and I was calling. I had like 5 outfits, 6 outfits in the country, so I'd be talking to the boys. And he'd hear my voice, and then he wouldn't shut up until I got out there and fed him his peppermints.
My name's Randy Hare. I am the racing information person at Remington Park. I teach people how to bet on the racehorses. First thing I tell people to look at is you look at the trainer and his percentages of horses finishing in the money. Then you look at the jockey and you make sure the jockey has a fairly decent percentage of his horses running in the money. And then you look at the horse, and you look at the horse's stats and how he runs on the surface he's running on, how he runs at the distance, and how he runs at the level of the race that he's running in that day. I mean, it's a lot to look at, it's a lot to learn, but when you get it down and it clicks, it's a whole lot of fun.